Germany is headed for a snap election on February 23rd, following the collapse of Chancellor Olaf Scholz's coalition government, deepening political turmoil in Europe's largest economy. The date, agreed upon by the Social Democrats and the conservative opposition CDU-CSU, represents a rare compromise. Scholz, under pressure from his political adversaries, had initially advocated for a later election in mid-March, while the CDU pressed for a quicker vote to avoid a leadership vacuum. The decision follows weeks of turmoil triggered by the firing of Finance Minister Christian Lindner, which led to the dissolution of Scholz's three-party alliance. Scholz's confidence vote, slated for December 16th, is expected to end in defeat, paving the way for elections. Opposition leader Friedrich Merz welcomed the proposed election date, criticizing Scholz's delay, but acknowledging the practical difficulties of holding an election immediately after the new year. Merz, head of the CDU, had pushed for a quicker vote to avoid political uncertainty.
I don't want to make a secret of the fact that I could have imagined the whole procedure taking place earlier. Basically, with this delay, which the federal chancellor even wanted to extend into January, we are losing around a month for the election to the next German Bundestag, and therefore also for the formation of the government after the next election. But I think this is justifiable, because an election campaign in January, an election campaign immediately after the turn of the year, and an election campaign possibly in the middle of winter is associated with a whole series of difficulties.
President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has approved the February 23rd date, calling it realistic, despite the mounting challenges facing the country. With Germany's economy shrinking for a second consecutive year and tensions over Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the election is set against a backdrop of heightened geopolitical volatility. The crisis has not only created uncertainty for Germany, but also for the broader European Union. As the continent faces shifting alliances in response to Trump's political resurgence, Germany must elect a leader who can stabilize the nation at a crucial juncture. Scholz, who took office in 2021 after Angela Merkel's tenure, had hoped to govern through a multi-party coalition, but fiscal disagreements and policy differences led to its collapse. Now, Germany is left with a fractured political landscape. With the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, gaining ground and the CDU leading in the polls at 32%, the road to forming a stable government is fraught with challenges. The SPD, despite low polling, continues to back Scholz, emphasizing his experience as essential for navigating the country's political crisis.